In a small village called Greenleaf, there lived a girl named Mia. Mia loved adventures. She liked to explore the woods, climb trees, and dream of finding treasure. The village was beautiful, with small houses, colorful flowers, and a big blue sea nearby. Everyone in the village knew Mia and her love for adventure. One sunny day, Mia decided to explore her attic. The attic was full of old things. While looking around, she found a dusty book. The book was very old, and its pages were yellow. Mia opened it and found stories about a lost treasure hidden in the enchanted forest. The treasure was protected by magical creatures and tricky puzzles. Mia's heart beat faster. She wanted to find the treasure. She spent the evening reading the book, taking notes, and drawing pictures of the forest and its magical creatures. She learned about fairies, talking animals, and a wise old oak tree that was very big and old. The next morning, Mia gathered her supplies. She packed a backpack with snacks, a flashlight, a notebook, and a map from the book. She was excited and ready for her adventure. Mia walked towards the enchanted forest. As she entered, she felt the magic in the air. The trees were tall and green, and sunlight shone through the leaves. The birds sang, and the sweet smell of flowers filled the air. Mia felt like she was in a magical world. Following the map, Mia walked deeper into the forest. After a short walk, she reached a sparkling river. The sound of the water was calming. Mia remembered the book said the first clue to the treasure was near the river. She looked around and found a large stone with strange symbols on it. Mia was curious and walked closer. She took out her notebook and drew the symbols. After a while, she realized they formed a riddle. She read it out loud. Seek the tree that touches the sky, where the birds and the fairies fly. Mia looked around and saw a tall tree that stood out from the others. Its branches seemed to reach the clouds. She hurried to the tree and looked closely. At the base of the tree, she found a small wooden box hidden among the roots. With excitement, Mia opened the box. Inside, she found a beautiful feather that shimmered in many colors. There was also a note that said, "This feather belongs to the Wind Fairy. Return it to her, and she will give you the next clue." Mia's heart raced. She had heard stories about the Wind Fairy, but she never thought she would meet one. She wanted to find the Wind Fairy, so she followed the river upstream, listening to the sound of rushing water. After a short walk, Mia reached a waterfall. The water cascaded down rocks, creating a mist that sparkled in the sunlight. Mia closed her eyes and called out, "Wind Fairy, I have your feather." Suddenly, a gentle breeze surrounded her. A soft voice said, "You have found my feather, brave one. I will help you on your quest." Mia opened her eyes to see a tiny, glowing fairy above the waterfall. The Wind Fairy was small and delicate, with wings that sparkled like stars. She smiled at Mia and said, "To find the lost treasure, you must solve another riddle." Mia listened carefully as the fairy spoke. "In the heart of the forest where the sun sets low, you will find a glimmer where the wildflowers grow. Under the watchful eyes of the ancient stone, the treasure lies waiting, but you are not alone." Mia thanked the Wind Fairy, who then disappeared in a swirl of wind. Determined, Mia made her way deeper into the forest, following the clues from the riddle. As she walked, Mia saw many magical creatures. She met a wise old owl perched on a branch who told her stories about the forest. The owl shared the importance of nature and how every creature plays a part in it. Mia listened carefully, realizing her adventure was about more than just treasure, it was about understanding the beauty of the world. After some time, Mia reached a meadow full of colorful wildflowers. The flowers swayed gently in the breeze. In the middle of the meadow stood a large, ancient stone covered in moss. Mia approached the stone and searched around it. She noticed something shiny half buried in the ground. With excitement, she dug it out and uncovered a beautifully crafted chest, covered in vines and decorated with pretty designs. Taking a deep breath, Mia opened the chest. Inside, she found gold coins, sparkling jewels, and ancient treasures. But there was also a note that read, "To the one who seeks, the treasure is yours, but the greatest gift is the knowledge of your heart's true desires." Mia smiled. She realized the adventure had taught her more than just finding treasure. She learned about bravery, friendship, and the magic of nature. Just then, Mia heard rustling behind her. She turned and saw small creatures emerging from the trees. They were forest sprites. The sprites danced around her, laughing joyfully. "Congratulations," one sprite said. "You have found the treasure. But to keep it, you must share it with others. The treasure is not just for you, it is for everyone." Mia understood. The treasure could help her village, and she felt responsible to share it. With the sprite's help, Mia carried the treasure back to Greenleaf. As they walked, the forest sprites made the chest lighter. They laughed and played, filling the air with joy. Mia shared her stories with the sprites, and they shared their adventures with her. When they reached the village, the sun was setting. The villagers gathered around, curious and excited. Mia stood before them, her heart racing. "I found the lost treasure," she announced, opening the chest for everyone to see. The villagers gasped in amazement at the gold and jewels. But Mia also showed them the note inside. "The treasure belongs to all of us," she said. "It can help our village, but it also reminds us that true treasure lies in our hearts and in our friendships." The villagers cheered and celebrated Mia's bravery. They worked together to use the treasure wisely. They built a new community center, fixed homes, and planted more trees in the forest. The village thrived, and the bond between the villagers grew stronger. Mia became a beloved figure in Greenleaf, known for her adventurous spirit and her willingness to share the treasure. She continued to explore the enchanted forest, often accompanied by her new friends, the forest sprites. Together, they had many more adventures, solving puzzles and helping magical creatures. One day, while exploring a new part of the forest, Mia found a hidden glade. In the center of the glade stood a tall tree with glowing fruits. Mia approached the tree, curious and excited. As she touched the tree, a gentle voice spoke, "Welcome, Mia. I am the guardian of the forest. You have shown courage and kindness. I wish to reward you." Mia was amazed. "How?" she asked. The guardian said, "You will be able to talk to all the creatures of the forest. You will become their protector, and they will help you on your adventures." With a warm light surrounding her, Mia felt the magic fill her heart. She could understand the language of the trees, animals, and spirits. From that day, Mia embraced her role as the protector of the forest. She helped lost animals find their way home, healed injured creatures, and resolved disagreements between the magical beings. One day, Mia met a young girl named Lily in the forest. Lily was lost and scared. Mia knelt beside her and said gently, "Don't worry, I'm here to help you." Using her new abilities, Mia called on the creatures around her to help guide Lily home. The birds flew ahead, showing them the way, while friendly animals accompanied them along the path. Mia shared stories of her adventures with Lily, encouraging her to be brave and curious. When they reached Lily's home, she thanked Mia, her eyes shining with gratitude. "Thank you, Mia. You're like a fairy tale hero," she exclaimed. Mia smiled, knowing her adventures were for everyone, not just for herself. She encouraged Lily to explore and dream big, just as she had. As time went on, Mia continued to build the bond between her village and the enchanted forest. She organized festivals to celebrate nature's magic, bringing villagers and magical creatures together in harmony. The forest sprites became her close friends, always ready to help her. One day, during a festival, Mia noticed a dark cloud over the forest. The villagers grew worried. Mia felt something was wrong and gathered everyone to discuss it. They learned that a powerful sorceress had awakened, seeking to take the forest's magic for herself. With the help of the sprites, Mia decided to confront the sorceress. They found her surrounded by shadows. Mia said bravely, "Why do you want to take the magic of the forest?" The sorceress replied, "The magic belongs to me. It was stolen long ago, and I will get it back." Mia understood her pain. She said, "The magic belongs to everyone. We can share it and work together to protect it." The sorceress hesitated, and the darkness around her wavered. "Maybe you are right," she admitted. "I have felt alone for too long." Mia stepped forward. "You don't have to be alone. We can protect the forest together." The villagers and magical creatures stood beside Mia, showing the sorceress that she was welcome in their community. Slowly, the darkness around her disappeared, revealing a glimmer of light. The sorceress agreed to join them, and together they cast a protective spell over the enchanted forest. The magic would remain safe and shared by all. From that day, Greenleaf thrived alongside the enchanted forest, united by friendship. Mia continued to explore, seeking new adventures with her allies. Years passed, and Mia became a legend in the village, known for her bravery and her ability to bring people together. The lost treasure turned into a legacy of kindness, reminding everyone that true treasure is found in the connections we make. Mia's adventures continued, each one filled with excitement and wonder. She taught others to explore and appreciate nature's beauty, ensuring the enchanted forest would remain a place of magic for many generations. And so, the story of Mia and the lost treasure spread throughout the land, a tale of adventure, friendship, and the magic of caring for one another.